Now that we're power back, welcome back to the long drive. I'm StormRunner Gaming, and today I find myself back flying down some desert highways here. And with this brand new update, not only are we going to have to fight some rabid bunnies or frigid snowmen, we're also going to have to fill our belly up with some water and food. They also did drop in a few new cars and some other little treats here and there. But with that said, we're gonna have to, turn on hunger and thirst before we start our game here. A pretty familiar scene here, although there's a couple things changed. I don't think we actually got a running spigot last time, so we might be able to fill some things up with water here. And the food. All right, let's pick this bad boy up, a croissant, if you will. And all right, eat it. So we've got a pee and poop meter on the right side. That's pretty funny. But it looks like I'm gonna need some water, so let's drink some water. There's this beer. Oh, did that just make the meter go down? That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's eat a few more things. Actually, we should probably pack some snacks in our pickup truck. Look at that. Is it a 2-cylinder? Last time I played, I know a bunch of you commented that the 2-stroke engine I was running needed oil in the fuel, and yes, I did know that, but I was just being stupid at the time. I don't know. I guess I forgot at that point, but it looks like we have a separate oil tank for this engine, so it is not a 2-stroke engine. So we're gonna have to fill up everything, so let's go and get that done real quick. When I actually drink out of this, yes, we can, but it takes a lot of water to fill us up. Okay, that's 4.3. This is almost, that's a liter of water. How much water can we hold? So we just drank 2 liters of water. How do we hold that much water? We must just be like a little kiddie pool or something walking around. But I gotta know, can we fill it up with this? No, I'm just being stupid here. Oh, don't spill all the water. Turn that. Oh, don't drink it. So now, can we fill our bucket up here? We are filling the bucket up. Aha! That works out quite well. So whenever we need any water, we just need to find a spigot somewhere and fill it up. So after I drank 2 of the 20 liters of water, I need to fill that back up to get on the road. So let's fill that guy up yet again. So long story short, I accidentally put fuel in a diesel truck. I was really excited to use that truck, but now it's kind of unusable because I can't drop the tank or anything. As far as I know, I can't pull fuel out of this vehicle. I've screwed up here, so I started up a new world yet again. I am going to find a pickup truck, but something weird happened when I started a new world. There was a rock here that I can sit on. I have no idea why it allows me to sit and meditate on this rock, but I'm here and I'm now just sitting on a rock. You know what they say, they used to ride these babies for miles, but I'm gonna go find a pickup truck and we can restart the world then. We are back with another pickup truck. I'm not gonna mess this one up, I swear. Took me too long re-rolling the vehicle spawns to find one. It took me, what, 10 or 20 tries yet again, so I had to restart and make a new game to find a pickup truck. But let's grab some food, throw it in there, and let's get on the road here. I'm gonna have to fill it up with diesel this time and nothing else, and see where we go from there. And that's what we're talking about. So that's why I wanted to drive the truck. I went down to the basement here of the garage, and they have one of these huge barrels of diesel. So I'm gonna go fill the truck up with this. Considering how valuable of a resource, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I was gonna say, considering how valuable of a resource fuel is in this game, this is gonna feel like a sin right now. Just dumping it all across the ground. Before I do fuel up the vehicle, I wanted to talk about the biomes real quick. A new one here. I have no idea what type of enemies are in here. We got the snowmen, we got the rabid rabbits around the desert, but the grassland. What are we gonna have, ants attacking us or something maybe? I am unsure, but let's open that up. And I gotta fill her up before we get on the road. All right, the maiden voyage of the brand new truck here. Let's see what we can do with her. All right, we got her in reverse, parking brakes off. Is there a road out here in the grass? Because it does not seem like it. Maybe we got to go up this hill somewhere. Well, it broke something. Hopefully it wasn't the rear glass. All right, there's a road. I am going to need to stop before we get moving forward. First gear. I had it in neutral. Interesting to note, there is a ton of grass out here. Look at all this. But more interesting to me is the speedometer on this pickup truck. We're currently doing 90 kilometers an hour, but it goes all the way up to 220, which is the fastest I think I've ever seen on any vehicle in the long drive. Jeez, this thing can move. I guess it's downhill. I especially got to watch out for those tiny little rocks in the road. Those are the things that end the game for me quickly. Catch me off guard, I guess. But they did also add in a few more, you know, roadside attractions, you know, places to steal fuel and stuff from. I mean, pay for fuel and things. And I'm a man of my word. I would never steal anything. No, why would I do that? So we can fuel up there and hopefully get some new vehicle parts there as well. You know what they say, you should always be adjusting your mirrors while flying down the road. If you don't, you're not a good driver. That's what everyone says, yep. That's what they teach you in driver's ed, right? You should be adjusting your mirrors while flying down the highway, yep. Yep. I'm very surprised I haven't crashed. Last time I did this, I did actually crash into a telephone pole and perish. Oh, I've overheaten. Did I really run out of coolant that quickly? No? Oil tank's fine, coolant's fine. I've done something bad to it. What I've done, I don't know yet, but it's not liking how I'm driving it. I'm gonna throw some more coolant and oil in there real quick, just to make sure, top it all off. Cause I don't know what I've done this time, but it doesn't look good considering the amount of white smoke coming out of it. What is it? Is it still trying to start or something? Yes, it is still trying to start. That's my bad. I have the starter on while the clutch is in and the parking brake is on. Good thing we don't need to replace the clutch. That's the good news. We got a chocolate bar. I'm gonna eat that thing right up. I'm gonna leave rats around though. Ugh. What else we got here? Big engine. I like big engines. I doubt it runs on diesel though, and I've only got 2 gallons of gas. It'd be funny if I just kind of swapped engines in my truck between the diesel and the gas one, depending on which one has fuel. Speaking of fuel, I probably should fill it up right now. I gotta slowly waltz back out with my huge engine here. Well, you know, for the heck of it, let's see if it fits or not. Give me this engine. Oh no. There goes half my oil. No, I want to close that, not pick you up. There we are. Close that guy up before something bad happens. Let's just place that guy. It does fit. It makes this rear-wheel drive, I believe, though. I'm interested to see how fast that makes us go, though. Because that is a big engine. Oh, store clerk, do you have any oil that I could procure today? Por favor, I would like some oil. I'll steal your baguette. That's not even a baguette, just a piece of bread. Poo. Ew. Oil. Is that oil? Yes, it is. We can fill up that big engine. Now the big question. Does this run on diesel? Oh, maybe it can. Oh, we're out of oil already. Well, we've got plenty in there, huh? We don't want to take the hood off. Open things, don't take things. All right, the moment of truth. Come on, you can do it. Sad noises. I guess it isn't a diesel engine, considering we still have 8.2 liters of diesel. Wow, that little engine is actually quite efficient. Even though I was running it at what, 3,000, 4,000 RPMs for a good amount of time there. All right, let's load this guy up. I keep spilling oil everywhere. All right, here we go. Back on the road again. We got some high beams on. And we got our stolen large V8. I mean, the bartered for large V8. I gave him some Some life knowledge, yeah, for that V8. Nobody can deny that store clerk was not mad at me at all. The craziest thing I found out here is I haven't seen a single place to stop in about 10 kilometers now, maybe a little bit less, maybe 8 kilometers, but you'd think there'd be a gas station, something. I need one of those signs leaving the last place that says, oh, you get gas here or you won't be able to in the next 10 kilometers type of sign. I didn't do any upgrades to this thing, but we're flying at 160 on level ground. Well, now, of course, when I say something, we got to go up a hill and it drops down. And we're right back to that old road yet again. So it looks like they've made just a couple different types of road. Cool change. Gives you some different scenery moving down the lane here. Oh, shoot, brakes. Slam on the brakes. We got a place here. All right. Put her into neutral. And don't take the door off. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Anything good? Oh, full car. Hello, Mr. Car. You're not one of the new ones, are you? You want some big monster truck wheels? No. Oh, they got a blue sunroof. That's actually kind of cool. They got gas and oil mixed in. A big radiator. I don't even know what that goes to. That's a new type. I haven't seen that one before. We got another engine here. What am I spilling? Oh, it's got 0.2 diesel in it. Oh, let's go fill up. I could use all the diesel I can get. All right, and we're done with that bucket. Wait, is this a rock I can sit on? Ah. Can't say I didn't try. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm using the latrine on the back of my truck. Push. Oh, I'm pushing with my leg. So when it said push and I was on the toilet, I put 2 and 2 together thinking, oh, I'm pushing out a turd. In reality, I was just kicking the side of my truck. I'm quite mean to the truck, aren't I? You know what? Considering the amount of alcohol out here, I wonder if any vehicle does run on alcohol or not. I've never really looked into that. I know real life you can run vehicles off of, you know, fine moonshine, really high percentages of alcohol, but maybe that's what they're going for in the game by big barrels of alcohol. So if you guys know what engines run on alcohol, leave a comment. I'd love to know, because I don't know. Ooh, food. It's only expires in 1971. Okay, yeah, I can still eat that, right? And we got a little bit left over for the ride. That also looks like a little piece of poop sitting in the truck. Found a little bit more diesel inside the car shop there, but other than that, there's not too much to be found. So, you know, the only other thing I really want to find in this episode is the enemies in that grassland. So maybe once we run into one of them, I'll have to stop by and see if I can find any. Oh, there goes the toilet. I think it was crushed by the alcohol barrel. Whoops. Oh, the alcohol just fell. Oh, well. I'll find out later if it can be used in anything or not. Hello, slow dancing bunny. They're not very fast enemies. I was there for a few minutes and they didn't even catch up to me, so, oh well, they're lost, I guess. You know, one of the things I really should have picked up in that shop back there, the car shop, was some cleaner, especially for the driver's side door here, because look, passenger side is beautiful over there. Driver's side door looks like you ditched it in the lake and just left it there for a while. So could use a little bit of you know, elbow grease to clean it off here. Bad news, I've had a bit of an accident. Nearly hit a pole, but then slid off the road and lost all the stuff in my car. So I especially lost that big V8 engine. So what do we think? Should I go over and get it or just leave it? I'm thinking one of my control problems is having a, you know, 500-pound big engine in the back of my truck. Because this isn't a big truck. I doubt it's designed to hold that much. So, you know what? Bye. I'm just going to leave it. Sadly, I want to leave the toilet as well because I can't pick up all the little porcelain pieces everywhere and put them back in my truck. I can trot across them and break them if I want, but, you know, not worth my time. So, you know, in logical order, P is to use number 1, but B is your burp button, but you just keep spamming B until you drop a log. That's pretty funny. At least to me, it's pretty funny. Oh, shoot. Bread from the Roman era. Let's just eat that up. Yum, 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 yum. And what do we got? A little bit of fuel or a little bit of oil? Gas. I mean, I guess I'll carry it with me just in case we need to swap the engine out. You know something I want to do with this truck? I want to do 1,000 kilometers in this game. I know I've only driven 500 in total in my entire account so far, but it'd be cool to see that odometer hit 1,000 kilometers. Because what do we got, 34? That would max it out. No, that wouldn't max it out, but that would put a 1 on the furthest left dial there. Oh, grassland! Hold on. Wait, what is that? Anyone else see that gravestone back there? That was a beautiful drift back. More just me losing control, but, you know, it still looked kind of cool. Thing does not sound good. Not in tip-top shape, but I don't care as much. Let's go see my dancing legs in me. What is over here? That wasn't a jump scare or something. Is there something for Halloween? Interesting. There seems to be no enemies here. I do want to skip to daytime to see if there's anything else lurking in the grass here. So we should be able to hit V to sleep. They're just gonna fall asleep in the middle of the street. That's about right. Wait, why is my barrel over there? Hold on. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping. Oh. I guess we did stop sleeping when I wanted to. Give my barrel back. That was a cool third-person view. I wonder if I can do that with another button. We can open the tailgate. That's pretty cool. I just realized I left this thing running the entire night. Oh, and we flew over that. That's just bunnies again. How's that any fun? I've angered them now. We gotta get going. So there are no special enemies for the grassland. All right. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Now time to get out of here. You know, one thing I didn't realize, I thought diesel would be so much easier to come across, but it seems like they do limit the supply pretty heavily. There are those big barrels of diesel, but those have to keep you going for, what is it, 42 kilometers now? Oh, what is that? Wait, stop. And then put it in neutral. Parking brake, turn her off. What is that? Look at that guy. That, I guess that's where that radiator goes. Oh, I stole the grill. I put that back on. Can I put it back on, please, game? There we are. Look at this big truck. It's lifted and everything. We got a mobile home in the back. Fuel is completely empty, but it is a mobile home. How I get up there, I don't know. That is a good question. It doesn't look like there's anything really to fuel it. There's some gold bars. Sadly, the economy is broke down after the nuclear war. I'm just kidding. We're driving out in the middle of nowhere. So, the big question, what type of fuel does this truck take? Because I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to leave it for the next episode. I found it. It's a pretty darn cool vehicle. I'll leave it up to you guys. What vehicle do you think I should take? And especially if that runs on diesel, that'll be pretty good. I don't know if I can, you know, take vehicle out of this vehicle. That's some great English there. If I can take some fuel out of this vehicle or not. But I don't know if I can transfer it over to that big guy and keep going with all of his stuff. Well, all of his stuff. All of my stuff in that truck. Could be a pretty good deal there. So I was looking at controls to see if I could do a third person type of thing, but the only thing I could find was this, and it's called 360 view, and it looks like the most messed up thing in a little window on the top left, but it's kind of funny too. Anyway, So yeah, that is where I will be ending this episode. Of course, if you guys did like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up with the long drive and more of my content. But I've been great. Goodbyes. Many people need me, and I need to go.